10 insane facts about sleep you didn't know. You diet when you want to lose weight. You network when you want to land a job. You meditate because the self-help gurus said you should. We work so hard to make ourselves feel good. But very few of us actually try to sleep better. We should. Most of what we know about sleep has only been discovered in the last 25 years, but it's fair to say we've made up for it. Scientists and researchers all over the globe are learning more and more about sleep every day, teaching us things we never even dreamed about. We've put together a list of 10 of the most interesting and surprising facts about sleep that you may not know. Number 10. Sleep deprivation side effects. What a lack of sleep can do to humans is maybe some of the creepiest sleep knowledge. While scientists have yet to discover why we spend 1/3 of our lives sleeping, we do know that humans and mammals cannot function without it. While studies on how long humans can go without sleep have not been conducted for obvious ethical reasons, lab rats die after 2 weeks of total sleep deprivation, and a very rare condition known as fatal familial insomnia prevents the afflicted from sleeping, and causes organ failure and nervous system deterioration. Sleep deprivation, which is commonly defined as less than 5 to 6 hours each night, causes both mental and physical problems. You also have issues with memory, coordination, and reflexes, which can make it difficult for you to drive or work. Number 9. It has an impact on our ability to learn. Following trials on mice, researchers from the universities of Groningen and Pennsylvania revealed how sleep loss affects the brain's ability to learn. And mummy tombs in many ghoul stories, which can lead to strange ailments. According to Science Daily, the mice were deprived of sleep for 5 hours, a period of sleep loss that is known to impair memory consolidation. The branching connections between nerve cells in the hippocampus were drastically diminished, according to the researchers. This stops neurons from communicating with one another, which is necessary for the formation of new memories that aid learning. The study also discovered that the deleterious effects on brain circuits might be reversed with as little as 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep afterward. Number 8. Your skin suffers. If all of these health risks don't convince you to get more sleep, do it for your looks. In one study, a group of people between the ages of 30 and 50 were evaluated based on their sleep habits and the condition of their skin. The results revealed that those with too little sleep had more fine lines, wrinkles, uneven skin color, and marked looseness of the skin. Not only does not getting enough sleep negatively affect your body, it affects the moisture levels in your skin, decreasing them and also lowering your complexion's pH levels, which is why your skin looks less youthful and has less of a glow. Number 7. You find it difficult to read people's feelings. Sleep deprivation not only makes you less emotionally expressive, but it also makes it difficult to read other people's facial emotions. In a 2014 study, 49 healthy young adults were split into 2 groups, one of which did not get any sleep during the night. The individuals were instructed to look at photos the next day, and classify emotional facial expressions as pleased, sad, angry, or afraid. The sleep-deprived participants took longer to recognize all emotional expressions, and were much less accurate in recognizing sad faces. Sleep deprivation impairs the brain's ability to interpret emotional information, according to the findings. Number 6. Dream control. While the phenomenon is controversial and difficult to establish, many people claim to be able to control their dreams. Sleepers who practice lucid dreaming claim to be able to recognize themselves in a dream, and control many aspects of their dream environment. People typically have a cue to detect their dream states, similar to inception, such as anything they try to touch, or even an external light or sound. People report being able to overcome fears, soar over the skies, and solve real-life problems while sleeping in a lucid dream state. Some even claim to be able to start and stop dreams at will, as well as repeat or pick up where they left off after awakening. Number 5. Sleepwalking. Sleepwalking, maybe even more frightening than involuntary movements, can put sleepers and others in grave peril. Sleepwalkers, who are often described as zombie-like, can move around the house and even out the door without waking up. Sleepwalking has been linked to actions such as self-injury, sleep driving, sleep eating, and other disturbing behaviors. There have been countless reports of sleepwalkers driving cars for miles or being accused of violent crimes with no recollection. In a few murder trials, it has even been used as a defense. Some studies and anecdotal reports have found a rise in sleepwalking, which could be linked to the growing popularity of sleeping pills. Number 4. Loss of control. For many people, the prospect of losing complete control over one's physical body or activities is terrifying. Sleep apnea and REM sleep behavior disorder, for example, might lead your body to act out while you're sleeping. Sleep apnea and REM sleep behavior disorder can disrupt the processes that keep our muscles quiet while we sleep, causing sleepers to act out their nightmares, potentially hurting themselves and their bed companions. Even more concerning, several studies have connected REM sleep behavior disorder to the onset of neurological issues such Number 3. Late nights and nightmares. If you stay up late, you can find yourself the protagonist in your own horror story. Between the inherent unknowns of darkness and the legend of things going bump in the night, the hours between midnight and early morning have frightening implications. While the witching hour is unlikely to be the culprit, studies have shown that night owls have twice as many nightmares as those who go to bed early. Some experts believe that as cortisol levels rise in the morning, they may impact nightmares. Stress, dyspepsia, drugs, and various physical, mental illnesses are all linked to nightmares. Number 2 is the hypnic jerks. You've just dropped off to sleep, and when you feel as though you're falling, only to startle awake moments before striking the ground. A hypnic jerk is a regular occurrence that causes this sensation. While scientists aren't sure why hypnic jerks happen, they are known to happen during the non-REM periods of sleep when muscles relax. Several frightening causes for falling experiences have been suggested in folklore. Some speculate that the sensation is generated by one's spirit or soul leaving the body and then being drawn back in, or by one's spirit or soul returning from an out-of-body experience. Other popular culture legends claim that if a person falls asleep before waking up, they will die. Falling experiences have been connected to stress, anxiety, caffeine, and irregular sleep cycles in more scientific studies. Number 1. Waking nightmares. You've just awoken with a strange, unsettling sensation. You notice a shadow fluttering around your room all of a sudden. Your body is stuck, and you try to move to massage your eyes, but you can't. The dark shadow draws more and nearer to you. You can hear it breathing and feel it touching you. It's difficult to take a breath. You wonder whether you're still dreaming, but you're certain you're awake. The paralysis lifts and the shadows fade, leaving you pumped with adrenaline and exceedingly uneasy. When sleep paralysis and hallucinations mix, the experience can be horrific, and it's possible that it's the source of countless terrible myths and movies. These hallucinations can occur when sleeping or waking up, and they usually have a disturbing or menacing tone. Sleep is intended to be a time of tranquil relaxation and regeneration, but it is often the most frightening moment of the day for many people. Scary movies, frightening stories, and self-defeating sleep disorders all play on our natural concerns of vulnerability when we sleep. Knowing the true causes of strange sleep facts, on the other hand, can help you overcome anxiety and avoid complications. That's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Did you find it interesting? Please let us know in the comments section below. As always, please remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss many more videos like this. Talk to you all in our next video. Take care.